command center into its position, and then by that time I start my third base, because that happens a lot. Like, it's not even that uncommon, but like, it's not even that big of a deal, because Protoss players can easily deal with it. And now I'm gonna go get my pylon wall. This is very key on Blue Star. Another thing on PvT. There's a wall with pylons, like right here. I make a wall right here. Now vultures cannot slip through that. Pylon walls are actually really, really key. You guys really have to start using pylon walls to your advantage, because the thing with pylon wall is you can easily stop vultures from getting through to your base in lots of ways. Like, for example, right there, now there's one less opening or one less way for him to vulture harass me, and so basically I denied some vultures. And if you can place your buildings accordingly so vultures do not get to your base, it's great, and you want to do that. I'm going to start setting up for my fourth base now, because I have enough units to, even if he pushes, I'll be able to kill him. And what the fuck, where's his units? Has he already pushed? No, never mind, his units are over there. Again, observers are probably the second most important unit in PvT. The most important unit being Dragoon, obviously. Honestly, I think observers are more important than Zealots in PvT. That's pretty controversial fact. Contradicting fact. I think that's right. That's a pretty contradicting fact, because lots of people would argue that, and I'm not even sure if it's right, but I think observers are more important than Zealots, because technically, like, I've won lots of games without Zealots in PvT, and I've won probably not many. I probably won 0 games. Okay, well, that's a lie. I probably won very little games without observers, because without observers, your opponent can pretty much unsiege, walk all the way to your base, and then siege, and then you're fucked. So, like, observers are so important. You need to know where your opponent is. You need that knowledge for your Protoss vs. Terran. If you don't have that knowledge, there's no way you can win, because mines are going to kill you really badly, and then you don't know where your opponent's units are, and you need to have that knowledge. Like, think of it right now, I know exactly where all my opponent's units are. Sure, the occasional vulture is going to slip out somewhere, but as you can see, I know exactly where my opponent's units are. And now he's getting his third base, and I'm already starting my fourth base, so this fourth base is started, and now I'm setting my probe to my fifth base, because now I'm going to get my fifth base. As you can see, he's just setting up to get his third base, and he's going in a defensive posture right now. Yeah, I just needed to explode that mine. I was too lazy to actually make it explode properly by, like, making my Dragoons not kill it. But I killed the mine, but I just, like, fuck it, whatever. And now, as you can see, I got my fourth base. It's getting up right now, and my fifth base is also starting. And my fifth base is pretty much starting the same time his third base is starting. So, like, you can pretty much call it, like, 5 bases versus 3 in a little bit of time. And now I'm going to transfer some probes to my fourth base. And also, keep in mind, you want to keep constantly making probes till 15 minutes into the game, approximately. Before that, like, there's nothing else to it. You want to constantly make probes, or else you're not going to have enough to transfer to expansions and stuff. Yeah, so I have, like, 120 population, and it's 11 minutes into the game, so that's pretty good. Like, it's not bad. For a person I'm setting up for 5 bases, so it's pretty good. He has 3 bases, so he's probably looking to divide the map in half right now, because he's playing that Camp Terran type player right now, and I'm fully owning him right now, because, like, I'm not in a huge lead over him. I'm in a pretty big, like, there hasn't even been a battle fought yet, and I still consider myself in a pretty big lead over him, considering I have the economic advantage, and I have a pretty big military also. I have 3 hotkeys of units right now, and he had, what the fuck, okay, I almost killed my own Dragoon. I got it to very low life, which is kind of, like, it's bullshit, but whatever, you gotta deal with stuff like that. I've actually one time killed my own carrier by accident, by making, like, 7 carriages attack it without knowing, and that was kind of gay, because that game actually came down to me winning by only, like, 1 carrier, and it was a lot closer than it should have been. But, anyways, right now, again, I got more probes, so I'm transferring more probes to my 5th base, and as you can see, I have an observer at his 4th base, and I'm noticing that he has not expanded yet, and even when he expands, I have 5 gates that have constantly been pumping units, so when he does expand, I'll be ready to attack it. And now, yeah, he's moving his units to the middle, and when I saw that, I'm like, okay, fuck, I'm not gonna let him divide the map, so I'm gonna go attack him, just exactly like what I said in my, like, before this game actually heated up. I was like, don't let them divide the map in half. You have 5 bases, so you have such a big economic advantage over them. So don't let them divide the map in half, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not letting them divide it in half, and now I'm kind of eating my own words, considering my attack fully failed, and now he can divide it in half, which kind of sucks. But I couldn't. I tried at least. I tried to stop him, and I'm gonna constantly keep trying. I'm not gonna give up because I can't let him do this, because once he divides the map in half, then it'll turn into a super long bullshit, like not skill game. It'll just turn into like a game that comes down to whoever can pretty much like macro better, whoever can like make tanks kill dragoons or goons kill tanks. It's pretty gay. But again, I'm gonna go like abuse his positioning. Like when at like a normal level of Starcraft, you want to really abuse positioning, because if a person doesn't have good positioning, why not abuse that? Because like if a person's tanks are all clumped up, zealot bomb that. If a person's tanks are too spread out, then like kill a few tanks and then go through that small passage. And now he's abusing Blue Storm as a map itself. Basically, there's a small place where you can drop your units, and there's a small place where you can drop your units, and it can pretty much kill, or sorry, not drop your units, what am I talking about? You can drop tanks, and that'll kill Nexus, and you'll see it very shortly. It's pretty gay, but what can I do? Right here. Right there, yeah, as you can see, right here, there's tanks over there that can kill me without me being able to range them. It's pretty annoying, but you gotta deal with it. And now, as you can see, he's getting his 4th base up, but it doesn't even matter, because his 4th base is up actually, but it doesn't matter because I have too many units right now, and there's nothing he can really do about this, because I have a huge economic advantage over him. And yeah, I'm pumping off 6 gateways. I'm putting more gateways out now. I'm getting orbiters out too. Orbiter is very, 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 very important in Protoss vs. Terran. 3 stasis fields can easily make the difference between winning a game and losing a game. And 2, again, Templar are also very important in PvT. Like, you don't even know how important they are. Well, you probably do, but Templars you can storm a SCV line and make your opponent go from 4 bases to 3 bases just by 2 storms, and that's very, very important also. And now, as you can see, I'm constantly pumping probes. Like, it's 15 minutes to the game, and I'm 5 bases now. So, as you can see, the economy really kicks in afterwards.